When I was about 14 years old, I got this mindset in my head that I wanted to be jacked, stacked. I wanted to be the biggest guy in school, the strongest guy in school. I'd stand in front of the mirror and just do curls all day, willing my biceps to grow. And the only reason I was doing that is to get respect from everyone else. That was my main goal. I had no other reason for doing it. And what I learned later, and just recently, is that it's the decisions you make in your life which are the ones that gain you the respect you want.
Why did I do this to me?
When you decide to exercise regularly, eat properly, get enough sleep, and dedicate your time to those things, that's what people really respect about you. That's because they can't commit to themselves to make decisions like that. They'd rather just pretend like they didn't have enough time to do it, sit around thinking about it, or whine and say they wish they could do that while they're pulling up to McDonald's asking for a large Coke. Why do you think Peloton makes so much money? It's because our society can't make a decision, so they need to be shouted at through a screen.
Peloton, let's go.
Okay, Peloton.
Peloton, come on. Peloton, we're moving to the mat. Bring that thunder.
Shoulders back and down.
Get your knees up.
Stay with me, Peloton.
Nice job.
It smells like shit in here, you guys.
If you look at people in your life, the ones you watch on TV and the ones you read in books, I can guarantee that everything that they do that makes you respect them and admire them are the decisions they make that you couldn't.
You're probably thinking to yourself right now, oh, I can't afford to make the wrong decision. There's too much at stake. It could affect my whole life. Trust me, it doesn't matter if you make the right decision or the wrong decision.
I just finished reading the book Endurance, which is about Captain Ernest Shackleton, who's known worldwide for his leadership and heroism rivaling that of Lewis and Clark's. It's a great adventure story, and Shackleton is in every way a badass that people think he is, even though he makes terribly wrong decisions the entire way through it. First off, when he wasn't exploring, he was having affairs, attempting to start businesses which always failed, and the debts of those followed him his entire life. When he was captaining the Endurance, he decided to try and chip through the ice when the ship began to get stuck instead of turning around. He and his crew ended up getting permanently stuck and having to spend the whole winter there. Their ship ends up sinking due to the ice crushing it, and they are stuck living on the ice. From there, the story goes on to tell about an attempt at mutiny and how they have to haul their lifeboats across the ice and row across the open seas for 7 days straight, and the whole adventure lasts 487 days. He obviously could have made better decisions throughout his life and on the expedition, but it doesn't matter because people like him make a decision and move on to the next, knowing that if they've made a bad decision, they can always make a better one later. Every decision he made, good or bad, is what led to the boat getting stuck in the ice, but also what led to him keeping all his men alive and getting them rescued. This is why his entire crew and everybody who reads the book respect him. Don't wait around thinking about making a decision. Look at Bill Gates. He didn't just sit around thinking about starting a business. He decided to start his first one, and when it failed miserably, he decided to give up on it and start his second one, Microsoft. Don't cry about why you can't do it. J.K. Rowling and Stephen King were both average writers when they decided to publish their first books, but were both rejected multiple times. They didn't try once or twice. J.K. Rowling tried 12 times, and Stephen King tried 30 before their books became famous. If either one of them had cried about how life isn't fair and gone back and forth on whether to continue or give up on their dreams, you wouldn't know their writings, and that's why you and everyone else respect them. Even on a lower level, when you see an overweight person who's running on a treadmill or not eating the last cookie, you're not laughing at them because you have respect for the decision to lose weight. On the other hand, when you see an overweight person who's eating what they want and wants to be happy with the way they are, you have a little respect for them too. The people who never gain your respect are the overweight people who constantly complaining about how fat they are, saying they would try to lose weight, but they just can't, and it's genetics. They never get your respect. The same way the people that you know on a day-to-day basis who can never make a decision on what they want to eat, where they want to go, what they want to buy. If we look at characters like James Bond, we can see that he's not only decided to risk his life as a spy, but also littler things like deciding to introduce himself as James Bond, or that he likes his drinks stirred, not shaken. Even villains like Thanos or the Joker gain our respect because they go after what they want with dedication and a clear decision. One of the most popular and famous examples of decision-making equaling respect is in Fight Club. The narrator's alter ego, Tyler Durden, literally makes every decision the narrator wishes he could.
All the ways you wish you could be, that's me. I look like you want to look, I fuck like you want to fuck, I am smart, capable, and most importantly, I'm free in all the ways that you are not.
If you want respect, don't be a bitch and make decisions. I'm not going to let my life pass me by because I can't decide what I want out of it.